The next inductee, Ms. Tasha Schwikert.
Tasha Schwikert. Tasha was captain of the 2003 U.S. women's team that won the USA's first World Team title, and the 2000 U.S. women's team that won the 2000 Olympic team bronze medal. She was the 2001 O2 U.S. all-around champion and won the 2002 U.S. title for the uneven bars and floor exercise. Tasha's other accomplishments include being 2002 American Cup champion, 2002 All-Around Pacific Alliance champion, 2001 World Team bronze medalist, and alternate for the 2004 Olympic women's team. She went on to an accomplished collegiate career with the University of California, Los Angeles, including becoming the first from UCLA and only the 7th woman to win multiple all-around NCAA titles. Tasha has been a TV commentator for Olympic, national, and collegiate gymnastics events. Originally from Las Vegas, she currently resides in Los Angeles and works at Wasserman Media Group in the Olympic Sports Division. Ladies and gentlemen, Tasha Schwikert.
What an honor it is to be up here. I didn't know how I was going to feel when I came up here to speak, but it's a bit overwhelming. Never in my life would I've ever dreamed of being inducted into such an illustrious group of amazing, not only athletes, but people. So it's an honor. I'm truly humbled, and I want to thank the selection committee for selecting me into this group. They say it takes a village to raise a child. I think in my case it took 5 or 6 villages. Really. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't the easiest child to deal with or teenager. But we managed to get through, and without the support of all of these people I'm about to name, I truly wouldn't be standing here. In fact, I'm certain I wouldn't be standing here. First of all, I'd like to thank USA Gymnastics. Gymnastics has been my life, and it afforded me the opportunity to travel around the world, doing what I love while competing at the highest level and representing your country, and that's the most amazing thing. I had an amazing childhood and teenage years, and I just want to thank the organization for that. I'd like to thank Kathy Kelly, Ro. Whenever we were at training camp, Ro was always an outlet. Sometimes we needed someone to speak to and vent to, and she was always that person. Kathy Kelly, you were always one step ahead of everything. Whenever we needed something, we'd ask you, and you already were on it, so I appreciate that. Muriel and Tammy and all the national staff coaches for coming to my gym frequently, pretty much every month, to help me with technique issues and just being there for me and supporting me every step of the way. Steve Penny. So I like to think that my gymnastics career started my first year as a senior elite, and it was my first international trip, and it was Steve's first international trip with USA Gymnastics, and, well, it was basically a nightmare. Let's see, I didn't compete. I got in trouble multiple times. We won't really get into the details of everything, but it wasn't rainbows and butterflies. But that trip really taught me a lot, and I learned not only gymnastics lessons, but life lessons, and I was able to go on and go through Sydney with Bella, which was a wonderful experience, and go through the next quad with Marta, and throughout 2004. Debbie and Larry, the trainers, I know they're not here tonight, but we spent countless hours in the training room, and I want to thank you guys. Without you, I think I would have fallen apart, so you saved me from that. I'd like to thank Bella and Marta for coming to support tonight. Bella, you gave me an opportunity and a chance. In '99, you couldn't have told me I would have been on the 2000 Olympic team. I wasn't on the radar. I wasn't supposed to be there, and you gave me that opportunity because you believed in me and you saw potential in me, and I just want to thank you for that. And thank you. Cassie, wow. My coach, Cassie Rice from Gym Cats. Cassie bought the gym that I was at in 1992, and she was 24 years old and starting her first business, and I was 7 years old, and she took me from a 7-year-old to a 19-year-old. We went to the Olympics together. She took so many days and hours and years away from her family to be with me, to travel with me, to spend time with me, the extra hours in the gym we were there alone. She'd even drive me to school sometimes because we'd be there so late I had to spend the night, and you're like a second mother to me, and I just want to thank you for everything. Judy Willis-Klein. Judy, where are you? We used to do this little whistle. I could never do it correctly. She's pretty good at it, though. We'd be in airports, and she'd be like, okay, you got your whistle? If I lose you, just do the whistle or listen to the whistle. Judy, you've always been my biggest cheerleader. She was my trampoline coach. I owe my tumbling skills to you and my air sense. She was just amazing. And again, I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for you, so thank you. I'd like to thank my college coaches, Valerie Condos and Chris Waller. See Chris. Where's Val? Val? Okay, well. Coming from the elite scene, it was a big transition for me. It's not easy being at the top of elite and having to come into a setting where your gymnastics level goes down significantly, but the team aspect. And I'm so glad I got to go to college and experience a team aspect and the college aspect, and I got a great education, and I had so much fun with you guys over the 4 years, so I want to thank you for that. One of the biggest supporters in my life, my family, my mother, father, sister. They were, like I said, I wasn't easy to deal with. The countless hours, my mom and dad worked at night, they're caps dealers, and they'd wake up early in the morning, get us to school. My mom would go on 3 hours of sleep, taking us to the gym back and forth, 25 miles to practice, and it was tough, and there were times when I didn't believe in myself, and I almost gave up, and you always told me that I could do whatever I wanted to as long as I set my mind to it, and I just thank you. I have the best parents in the world. I just want to thank you guys. And I think one of the biggest reasons why I'm standing up here today is for my sister Jordan. I'm sure a lot of you guys know her. She was on the national team. Jordan, stand up. As an elite gymnast, it's not easy to train by yourself. And, having not only a training partner, but your sister and your best friend training alongside you made it so much better. Not to mention, it always gave me that little kick in the ass I needed when I was having those bad days, and my little sister's over here doing vaults 10 times better than me, and so when you compete with one of your biggest competitors, when you train with one of your biggest competitors, it only makes you a better athlete. So I want to thank you, Jordan. I also have I feel bad for Erica. So she she goes, you can bring some guests. And I think I went back to her about 4 different times to ask for invitations. And then I get here, and they're like, so we've roped off 8 rows for your group. So I just want to thank everyone that came to San Jose and traveled to support me. My best friend Alicia from college. I'm over here crying, I'm sorry. My boyfriend, he couldn't be here today. He's playing football in Canada, but his entire family came. I want to thank you. My Ohio crew, Dominic Zito, Frank. We have Kitty Carpenter and Nia. I've been coaching at Buckeye Gymnastics Camp for 5 years, and I want to thank you guys for coming to support. Dominique Luciano and her husband, Mike Canales. They've been longtime friends of mine and big supporters, and I want to thank you guys for coming to support. I feel like someone's here from every walk of life for me, and Joel and his daughter Katrina from my job at Wasserman, he's a colleague of mine, he came to support. I want to thank you. And my aunt and uncle from San Jose, who I haven't seen in many years. I always want to thank you guys for coming to support. Like I said earlier, gymnastics has afforded me the opportunity to compete at the highest level and do something I love and represent this wonderful country. And for that, I'll always be grateful. So thank you. I also want to thank Marta. I forgot to thank you before, but we started out in 2001. I feel like we share something special because, that was after the Olympics. It was a new group of girls, and you've just been amazing. And again, you gave me the opportunity. You believed in me, and for that, I'll always be thankful. So thank you, Marta.
Congratulations, Tasha. It's amazing. You were amazing, Tasha, but the shoes you have on might be more amazing. So if you can't see those, check those things out. Unbelievable. All right.